I must have a way of expressing my skills, gifts, and talents that God gave me through a career, a business, a job of some sort. I have to have that in order to provide for my family. I then need to protect my life because my life is not mine. It can be taken at any point from my Father in heaven. He can call me at any point. So, and also I know I'm going to pass away at some point. So now I'm protecting my life. And then there's the health. If I don't have good health, I'm not able to perform at my job, which then my income will reduce. So as long as I have a good health plan, right? And when I say that, health insurance or plan, that could be literally a combination of health insurance, a health plan with a personal fitness trainer, a doctor that operates outside of insurance, doesn't take insurance, it's out of pocket, and they do different things, they take different tests, right? That could be vitamins and nutrition plans. So that's money that we're now pouring into our health, right? To improve the health, the healthier I am, the more productive, the more clarity I'm going to have. Right? It's a direct correlation, right? And then there's different riders that we could obtain within health, such as disability income insurance, such as accidental insurance, in case I get in a bad car accident. Maybe my car insurance only covers up to a certain amount. What are some maybe additional protections I could have in place? Or is there something missing on my health insurance plan that I should potentially add, right? These are different things to consider. Am I overpaying on any one of these plans? Do I have double insurance, right? Where like I'm like over-insured on a certain thing that I could redirect that towards something that's not being covered, right? So those are like standards. If you think there's something else we should have here, comment, right? Let me know. Maybe I'm missing something. So now the next part, we can definitely call these optional / critical, because it's optional. You don't have to do this, but I would argue it's critical for the financial health of your money long term. So optional / critical assets. This is summarize it as tax. I only know 3 locations where I can store money tax-free over a long period of time. Whole life insurance, IRA. You can also say self-directed Roth IRA and HSA, or you could say self-directed HSA. These are 3 distinct accounts that anyone generating, let me look it up real quick. What is the max, what is the income limit? So income limits for Roth IRA. So in 2025, the income limit for contributing to Roth IRA depends on your filing status. So if you are single or head of household, you can contribute to a Roth IRA if your modified adjusted gross income is less than $150,000, right? So between 150 and 165K, that's what that says there. If you're married filing jointly, you can contribute to a Roth IRA if your income is between 236 and 246. So you have to be under that amount. So I already know, based on my clientele and my audience, majority of you make under 200,000 a year. I already know this. If you're here live catching the recording, you make under $200,000 a year, you can contribute to a Roth IRA, right? Once you start making more than like that 200 mark, if you're single, 150, if you're married, 230, 240 mark, you can no longer contribute directly to a Roth IRA, but you can have a Roth 401k where you're contributing to a 401k and then you roll over that money into a Roth, pay the taxes right then and there. Now the money's sitting in the Roth. It's like a backdoor strategy, or backdoor Roth, I think is what they call it, where someone that is generating more income can have that. And so now we've got 3 locations that, in my opinion, are critical to protecting the purchasing power, because if you kept your money in cash, it will devalue over time because it's not earning any interest, right? And if you kept your money in a checking or savings account, whatever interest you are earning is not keeping up with inflation, right? So it's losing its purchasing power over time, even though there's money in there. When you actually go to use it, it runs out faster. Under Roth IRA, I think right now we're around 7,000. HSA, we're around like 4,150 to I think 7,000 for married filing jointly of contributions that you can make to these. That money can grow, right? Tax free in a Roth IRA, tax deferred in an HSA, which then can be used tax free for qualified medical expenses, right? And that's where we get strategic with your finances as we get older, okay? And then whole life is pretty much, we'll say it is almost unlimited to the amount of money that you can contribute to a whole life insurance contract, because you can have as many life insurance policies on one person as the insurance company is willing to insure, right? It's based off your age, health, and finances. So if you continue to make more money in life and maintain good health, you're going to keep opening up the possibility of having more and more life insurance, right? You're going to continuously open up that possibility, right? So that's why I say it's almost unlimited, because there is kind of a cap, but many of us will never reach it, right? Because it's, number one, like, there's other places we can store money, other places you most likely will be storing money. So that's why I'm like, it's pretty much unlimited.